Wow! I'm ready!
Where are you?
Going these days in my car! Beat out! Woo!
Hello?
You gotta be smiling, you gotta be dancing, you gotta be shaking that ass!
You can hear buzzing in the headphones.
What up, Tits McGee? Welcome to the top 10, maybe even top 2 podcast on all of the interwebs. No need to fear, the Boken Boys are here podcasting in your ear from the Square Mile City, Frank Sinatra's Backdoor,
Frank.
Hoboken, New Jersey. We are your Boken Boys. I am your chubby and exhausted friend Z. Oh no. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. And to my right, as always, is the joking, jovial, and Jasper-esque,
and Jimmy
John-esque Bones.
Hi, Z. You forgot to do the letters here, huh?
Oh, no.
It's okay, man.
It's been a long day.
I'm a little high. Sorry.
I was outside in the sun all day at work, and I think I'm dead.
Really?
I think I'm dead.
From the sun?
No.
The sun's never killed anybody. Not one person.
If it was the wintertime, I told you before, I would 100% be sick right now.
You'd be sick already.
100% I'd be sick.
Interesting that you'd be sick. Do we have to do Phantom here? Yeah, let's just press that button.
I made you watch some of The Bachelorette on Monday night.
Yeah, an entire episode. It's not some, it's all.
You didn't hate it, though. You kind of liked it.
No, I just can fucking complain the entire time.
Are you just going to touch the buttons on the soundboard?
Yeah, I'm having fun because this one actually works, and I don't think that one actually ever worked.
We have a new mixing board.
New mixing board.
I can barely hear myself in talking.
What do you mean you can barely hear yourself?
Oh, I don't know.
You're
Anyway.
fine. I can hear you.
Oh, I can hear you.
Do you want to be a little louder?
No, that's good.
Okay, maybe it's just here. There, try it now.
Perfect. Okay.
Good?
So The Bachelorette.
All right, we'll take off the Phantom. We're just going back and forth between things.
Did you enjoy The Bachelorette?
No.
Come on. Jeb's family literally threw him under the bus in front of Hannah.
Jeb looks a little retarded.
He looks like Johnny Bravo.
A retarded Johnny Bravo.
And then Luke P. took Hannah to his prayer group.
Yeah, and
was
they
super
all
weird.
No, it's Luke P's own cult. He hired people to sit there and be like, "You be nice to me, I'm gonna fucking kill you."
No, I just think that's what a cult looks like.
Is that a cult of personality?
Oh.
Would one say?
And Hannah couldn't get rid of one of those two, which are the most polar opposite people in the world. So she's going to now get dicked down by 4 different people, except Luke P. will not dick her down. And there will be an epic blow-up and breakup next week.
Yeah, they literally just show you what happens next episode.
Yeah, they've been teasing that for a while now.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It's going to be an awesome, awesome episode, though.
Awesome.
We're going to watch the born-again Jesus freak out about sex. And I banged him in the windmill! I banged him at the windmill twice! I fucked him in the windmill!
Fucked his windmill.
There will be something about sex and a windmill that will occur.
And something about Mary as well.
Perhaps.
Bang.
There will be cum in my hair.
I love hair gel.
It's the first time I don't have a obligation this weekend, and I feel free.
Freedom.
No weddings, no holidays, no bachelor parties. Trevor is coming in to visit, though, and shout out to Drew, who's also in town.
You need to have something to do so you feel like, you know what? I'm going to do something. I need to have a plan of some kind.
So we're going to do the little Manhattan action on Saturday
You're
night.
like a divorced wife. That's just like, I need to keep myself occupied.
I need a new hobby. Well, podcasting is now my hobby.
Yeah, I know. Listening has always been your hobby.
True. But shout out to Drew and Trevor, who will be in town this weekend. So hopefully we have a nice little time on Saturday. I wanted to talk to you about this.
I wanted to say something.
And especially now, as you've been messing with the soundboard for the last 3 hours.
I know. I need to turn it up a little bit more, I think.
Maybe
a little bit lower.
There's a condition called misophonia.
What's that?
It is the condition that makes certain sounds unbearable.
Like your voice.
So, here's my question. What would be the worst, most common noise that you would never be able to, hear?
Like common noise.
What everyday noise do you hear the most? Or if not the most...
Car horns,
that's the noise you hear the most?
Bums yelling.
It makes it unbearable. You have a splitting migraine headache.
I have a splitting migraine headache.
Like, what if
from
every
it.
time water poured, you had...
Okay. I get what you're saying.
You
I
had
get
like
what
a
you're saying.
migraine,
Okay.
not just a specific thing.
Every time water poured. So it's something that I hear that I can't. Scratch on a board.
Yeah, but you don't hear that very often.
Erasers. Like if I even think of an eraser.
How often are you in a classroom?
I can think about it and it makes me tingle.
No, but you have to actually hear it. You're not in a classroom, ever.
But I don't even have to hear it. I can think that sound and
You have a migraine.
And a migraine? Nothing gives
These
me a
people
migraine.
like cower in pain when they hear a specific sound.
Does that sound good enough?
That doesn't... I'm
Make
talking about
make
every
your sound.
What's your sound? I'm a cow!
Moo.
The average hot dog machine will have 547,500 wieners in it.
What is it, just throwing
Catch
out facts
4,277 gallons of juice in it. And we'll
Of what in it? Juice?
We'll
Juice.
We'll
Juice.
catch
Okay.
all of those gallons in its lifetime, like your mom.
Classic mom joke. Love a good mom joke.
I don't know, had all these things written down to talk about in the opening. That's all.
Okay.
And you didn't really give me. You gave me the worst answer for the common sound. You said nails on a chalkboard.
But
You
what
ne-
common sound? I don't know.
I gave you an example.
Honking horn. I literally said a honking horn.
How many times do you hear that? I'm talking.
I work in the city a million
So
times.
do I.
A million times. No, you work in Queens.
You hear water. What Queens is a part of Manhattan.
So a common
Part of New York
sound.
City.
I
I said like water pouring.
foot walking.
Every time you flush the toilet bowl, the sound it makes the sound.
I mean, how much are you going to the bathroom?
5 times a day.
I hear more horns.
You hear more car
car
horns.
horns by far than toilets being flushed. 1,000%.
Is your office on the street?
I mean, my office is in New York City, and it overlooks the street, like every other
You have
fucking
poorly
office.
insulated walls.
Like every other fucking office.
So you think the car horn is the most common sound you hear every single day?
I would say yes. That and maybe this one specific bum screaming on the corner. His name's Larry.
If you didn't work in New York City, what's like a common like if every time the wind blew?
Doors closing.
Okay. What about every time the wind blows?
Is that a sound?
It's a whistle.
The wind's blowing a lot.
Dogs hear it.
Okay.
Okay, whatever. I'll move on.
Yeah, you should go past this. Get past this.
Netflix bought a global heist film with The Rock, Gal Gadot, and Ryan Reynolds all in it. I can't wait.
Yeah, I like that.
It's going to be perfect.
I love. Well, is it Ryan Reynolds as?
Ryan Reynolds. He's not a voice.
He's just
The
himself.
Rock is The Rock. Gal Gadot is. She's
Gal
probably the
Gadot.
hottest chick without big tits in the world. Maybe.
Cameron Diaz back in the day.
I never found Cameron Diaz attractive.
The Mask.
Even then, it was like, she's okay.
What?
She doesn't
Get
do it
out
for
of
me.
here.
She has like a manly face. She's blonde.
She does now because she had a lot of sex. Like she was.
She got dogged out.
She's like a porn star. She's had like a porn star's amount of sex, which has caused her face to kind of.
So you're saying Cameron Diaz isn't
Cameron,
as hot?
like Cameron.
I call her Cameron. I can't say Cameron.
Cameron. Just say Cameron.
Cameron feels weird to me.
Not
I gotta say
Cameron.
Cameron.
Not Cameron.
Cameron.
How do you say Bogota?
Bogota.
It's the same thing with Cameron.
No,
it's not
'cause
Cameron.
I can
it's
say
Cameron.
Bogota and I can say Bogota. I can only say Cameron.
Cameron. You just said it. You did it. You did it.
No,
Cameron.
but I can't say Cameron.
Cameron.
Like Cameron.
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 Me.
I don't know. Cameron.
Cameron.
I'm into that movie.
Car Ramrod.
Gal Gadot. So she's no boobs, but super hot. Brunette, Israeli.
Israeli. Yeah, hot Israeli. Love it.
Thank God Hitler didn't finish the job, because then we wouldn't have Gal Gadot.
That's true.
Hot. I know it's a hot take.
And she probably wouldn't even be here. Like, even if he didn't finish the job, the fact that it's even started got her to this country, basically.
She's like, I need to get the fuck out of there.
The
Now
whole movie industry.
Yeah, but if Hitler didn't kill the Jews, the Muslims would have.
Why are we back? We just had a whole Hitler conversation last episode. Why are we back on it?
Shout out to Sheely for being the best guest we've had. The only guest, but the best guest. And a lot of positive feedback.
Madison's not going to like that.
A lot of positive.
Madison's been a guest.
No, but like actual sit-in for the whole time.
Well, just his part.
I don't know. I'm just saying. A lot of positive feedback.
I'm just saying. I'm saying it.
Let's go. You want to talk a little bit about some Hoboken stuff? We have upcoming the St. Anne's Festival, July 24th to July 28th. Super pumped about it. There will be 0% chance I stay on my diet during the St. Anne's Festival.
Is that the one right by
where Bob used to live?
Yeah, Hypothetical Bob.
The church, the St. Anne's Church, 8th and...
Honestly, I've gone to it once, and I always forget about
What?
it. I always miss it.
How?
Maybe twice.
It's here every year. You've lived
know.
here for 5 years.
I know, but it's a Saturday morning, Saturday
it's for
afternoon.
4 days.
I I miss it a lot.
I always go once during
I
the
miss
week
it.
and then once on the afternoon. Once on the weekend. You have to play the 50-50.
Do I though?
It's like $20,000 or maybe even more than that.
How many times you won a $20,000 possible prize?
Like literally never.
Okay, so how many times you played that 50-50?
Think about what I could do
6
with
straight years?
$20,000.
You can lose it real quick. Real quick.
I could place so many future bets. St.
Whoa.
Anne's Festival. How do you not go?
I don't not go.
How do you live in Hoboken and have a podcast called the Boken Boys and not go to the best festival we have in town?
I go to the other Italian festival.
This is the best one.
I don't. It has. I've been.
Carnival games.
It bothers me how it's not. They haven't spread it out enough. It needs to be way more.
Where else are they going to go?
Keep going. Just keep blocking off roads.
The streets are only so wide in Hoboken.
I mean, they are.
They have to go in front of the church.
If you can have fucking scooters on it, then you can make the St. Anne's Festival bigger.
They literally, what are they going to just take houses out all along the row?
It's only. I mean, just keep expanding east, west, north.
The people will still have to be corralled into the middle.
No, you expand everything.
No.
You
You're
make a
just
second
being silly.
bar. You do a second beer garden.
You're just being silly.
No, you're being silly.
They have to find another parking lot then.
Correct. Maybe I've been to the St. Anne's more than once. I'm trying to think. Don't they have
food-
another festival? They
I
have
don't know.
two, don't they?
The food is so fucking good.
Well, yeah, I
it's
mean,
all
it's-
local vendors
yeah.
and outside vendors, obviously, too.
I've
but-
gone just to grab some food.
Ah, no.
Okay.
Wait, how did that happen? I didn't even mean to do that. All right. Well, Hoboken has also now raised the taxi $1.
But it doesn't affect Uber?
Uber got raised, I thought, when Murphy passed all those like taxes
Yeah.
when he first got in. So now it used to be what
Yeah,
$6?
you're right.
It used to be $6 from the path if you were in a taxi, and then $1 per person.
Per person. So if they always make you share, which is the fucking dumbest
Well,
thing.
it was $6 for one person,
Correct.
and then it was only $7 if it was a second person.
Correct. No.
Yeah, and then it was $8 if it was a third person. I thought
No, because it was 6 per person.
no, it's never been 6 per person.
I haven't taken a cab in so goddamn long.
Well, now it's 7 per person.
What is-
seven a person, $1 more,
I think when the first year we were here, we took cabs.
and they
Remember having to call a cab and to get them to take us?
Oh
to-
my God, yeah.
And you'd have to wait 30 minutes for them to get here. And then Uber came in and we never used a cab.
They
again.
can't charge you more than $8 to go anywhere within Hoboken now.
Okay, so I remember it was 5.
It was $5 when we first moved here. They couldn't
And-
charge you more than $5 to
But
go
if you
anywhere in Hoboken.
If you go over the bridge, like,
immediately
towards
jacked
Weehawken-
up.
Yeah, and I remember once
They're like double the price.
I
immediately.
literally told the guys like, "Let me walk over the bridge. Don't go over. I was going to someone."
and then go pick me up at the side of the bridge.
No. I said, just drop me off at the front of the bridge. And the guy just kept driving. And I was like, dude, I literally just fucking told you, don't go over the bridge. I'm not paying you
I'm
more
not
than
paying you a
$5.
little scam.
I was like, here's your $5. You don't even get a tip anymore. This is your tip. Fucking dick.
A tip for a tip.
Tit for tat, tip for dick.
Rip Torn died. Dodge, dick, dodge, dodge,
Yes,
dodge,
yes.
dive, dud,
Yeah.
dodge. I'm fucking delirious right now.
Yeah, it's fun. It's the 5 Ds. Dip, dive, duck, dodge. No, it's dodge, dip, dive, duck,
Dodge. There's two
There's 2
dodges.
dodges, yes.
He was also in Men in Black, and that's about the end of my knowledge of Rip Torn.
He played Rip Van Winkle back in 1973.
That's how old he was. I guess he was pretty old.
No, I'm just kidding. He didn't play.
Oh.
I have no idea if
I
he
have-
did. That'd be funny.
I don't even know who Rip Van Winkle is.
What?
What is that?
Okay, move on.
My
This
old
is
movie
a
knowledge.
whole
My old movie knowledge is
it's not
very
an old
poor.
movie. Rip Van Winkle is like an old childhood like character, like a tune, not a tune, but like a book character, or like a short story. Short story is what I should say.
I'm not good at my old books either.
Yeah.
I never read Moby Dick.
No, it's not a book. It's like a short story about Rip Van Winkle.
A parable, like in the Bible,
God, damn it!
like a Mark Twain poem,
I can't believe you don't know who the fuck Rip Van Winkle is.
an M. Night Shyamalan.
It was about him sleeping.
What a
or
twist!
something.
Was it a M. Night
It's by Washington Irving. There we go.
Who's Washington Irving? Sounds like
Oh yeah, this is it. The guy that falls asleep under a tree and wakes up 20 years later.
that would never happen.
Well, no, it's a
You sure this isn't in the Bible?
No.
And then he gets swallowed by a whale and he lives there for 20 years.
There, that's Rip Torn and Rip Van Winkle.
I don't like that. That's stupid.
Okay.
The last thing I had was American Pie turned 20 yesterday, 2 days ago. If you're listening to this,
So I was really 10 when it came out?
I guess. I feel like I got a boner when I watched that though. Maybe I didn't watch
Was it while he was fucking the pie?
Maybe I didn't.
It definitely was while he was fucking the pie, wasn't it?
Maybe it was. Maybe I didn't watch it till like it came out on VHS tape.
when it was still VHS.
Love the little VHS. All
I
right,
do too.
that's our opener.
Wait,
God
wait.
bless you. What else you got?
Was the original one with the...
Nadia.
Yes, with Nadia. Oh, man, she's fucking hot.
Bandcamp was the first one too, or no? Second one.
Bandcamp was the...
Third? Second?
He was third was him getting married.
He fucks
to
the
Bandcamp.
pie, gets caught masturbating and fucking the pie.
Yeah, they have the big party, pees into
Someone pees off the balcony onto someone.
Stifler's mouth.
I thought it peed on the girl,
No, he peed into Stifler's mouth
the Asian guy.
because she was going to pour beer
The
on
Asian
him.
guy.
Yeah, and what's he from? Harold and Kumar.
Harold and Kumar, yes.
Harold.
My memory today is terrible.
Just today. That's it. Just today.
Okay. What do you got for me? Marry, fuck, kill of food?
Oh, fuck. Oh, no, it's not food.
It's not food?
Excuse me. So, marry, fuck, kill. We've had...
Food-related things so far.
No. We're not doing food. This is a little bit more rapey, I would say.
Ooh.
So...
Nothing to cheer me up like rape.
I'm just going to drop it. Jerry Sandusky, Bob Menendez, Jeffrey Epstein. Marry, fuck, kill.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, I guess so. Either way, I'm gay in this situation.
No matter what, you're gay. You get to fuck
I have to
them.
I have to come if I fuck them.
If you fuck someone, you have to come in the marry, fuck, kill scenario.
Sandusky does not rape me though. I get to fuck all of them. That you can't just say I got raped in one of them.
Correct,
then
but
I'm
there's
obviously
who are you
killing
killing?
them.
Who are you killing?
I'm definitely marrying Epstein.
Yeah,
Because
that's
with
what I
Epstein,
thought when I put this down.
With
Like,
Epstein comes like
he's a billionaire, so like you.
a lot of hot chicks. There might be a couple 12-year-olds mixed in, which I will not partake in. But
Sure.
for every few 12-year-olds, there's going to be a shitload of hot 21-year-old models.
That's a phrase that should never be repeated, like ever. With every 12-year-old, there's going to be
a lot of hot 21-year-olds.
Hot 21-year-olds.
So I'm marrying Epstein. I have a private island. There's just going to be naked women and servants all around. He's a billionaire.
Keep going.
Who is the other two? Sandusky and Menendez?
Menendez.
I'd fuck Sandusky because I think he deserves to get fucked.
He's getting fucked.
And I'm killing Bob Menendez.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. The Epstein one, it was tough. I should have picked a horror.
Hitler?
No, I should have picked a. I should have picked. No, because you would also marry Hitler, just in case.
What was so bad about Hitler?
No, because
He was one of the top 10,
Epstein,
maybe even
it's like
top
you
2
have
best
to marry
worst
the
people
guy
ever.
worth $40 billion. You got to marry
100%.
that guy. Yeah.
Sandusky deserves to get fucked. And he's getting fucked.
Yeah, but
left
so does
and right.
Menendez.
Yeah, but Sandusky
Because not only-
really deserves to
Not
get
only is
fucked.
Menendez fucking teenagers, he's also fucking the taxpayers of New Jersey. He's
Yeah,
fucking
but-
on double ends.
Sandusky fucked little boys.
He did. He did indeed.
Rhythmically slapped on them. He was the most fucked up one out of the three of them. I guess actually no. Epstein would like kidnap and then make women, well, little girls fuck men. So he might be the worst
Correct.
because he did it to way more.
Correct.
Sandusky was limited to perhaps like under 100. Epstein, we have no. It could be in the thousands for all we know.
Well, we don't know Menendez either. He's been going to this,
DR, though.
He's been going to the DR since before Twitter was around. He's been fucking.
But
these kids
even
forever.
but even then, like let's just say he banged. Well, I guess you have to say raped. Yeah, he raped. Let's say
He raped.
4 underage girls every time he went to the DR. He would have to go like.
he goes like 2 to 3 times a year.
So he gets 12 a year. Epstein's numbers are still higher.
He gets 12.
Wall
a year.
just got 10 feet higher.
How many times do you think Menendez has gone to the DR to fuck children?
69 times.
Come on.
He's probably gone.
What if his numbers are at 700?
No,
What if it's
he
1,000?
he probably goes like twice a year for the last 30 years. 60 times.
Okay.
I think that's right. And he probably didn't always rape little girls.
Are you sure?
Well, who are you who are you marry fucking killing? You doing the same layout?
I mean, Menendez is dead. But Sandusky also, they all deserve to die either way.
Yeah, but I think Sandusky deserves to get fucked before he dies.
But he's been in jail so long, he got fucked.
Yeah, but in this scenario,
Is
like
he alive? Or did he kill himself?
definitely alive.
Did his son kill himself? Who am
He
I thinking
still
of?
like claims he's
No,
innocent.
I'm thinking of...
Paterno died right away.
Well, yeah, Paterno's been dead for 10
Paterno's
years.
heart literally killed him.
Paterno's been dead for 10 years. You notice his glasses are always
Yeah.
dark shaded? Yeah.
I think
He's walking
Paterno
around.
actually might not have known what was going on, or just like looked the other way.
No.
And then when
He
it
looked the other way.
I think like when he
It
turned,
literally
like,
came out what he said and what he did.
well, when it came out, I think his heart was just like, "Wow, Joe, you're done," and it just gave out. He's just like, "All right, I'm gonna die now." He got cancer and died within 3 months of the news coming out, I think.
I mean, he probably had
immediately.
Yeah. And his wife was like, you've killed him. It's like, well, he let somebody rape kids on his watch, so kind of.
Well, he didn't let him.
He didn't say anything, and he knew about it.
Why am I defending Joe Paterno and
don't
Jerry
defend.
Sandusky?
I don't know
hate
what you're
both
doing.
of them.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Fuck Penn State.
yeah,
Like the worst college in the country.
Yeah, I'm marrying Epstein's the Mary.
Bottom 10, maybe even bottom 1 college in the country. Penn State and Yale, bottom 2. Bottom 2, I don't even know. Maybe bottom 1. I don't know which one's bottom 1, bottom 2. Yale and Penn State. If you had to pick one was worse, Yale or Penn State, which one?
Yes, I'm from Yale. Penn State because they're
Hashtag beat
rapists.
Yale or hashtag rape.
Yeah.
Rape you.
Yeah. We are rapists.
Yale still sucks.
Yale sucks so fucking much.
All right, that was good though. I like that. That was thoughtful and creative.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Word of the day: tummy sticks. We all know what the tummy sticks is, but there was 5 definitions I found that were very entertaining.
5 seems like a lot.
What is your most common definition of tummy sticks?
I mean, I know this is we're going to go with an entertaining one. During a gangbang.
A gangbang?
Just wait. During a gangbang, the guys stop all hard while the girl's laying down and just start tapping their dicks on her tummy.
It was not a definition, but it very well could have been.
Yes, there you go. I don't want to get one right. I want to make my own.
Obviously, number 1, it's a game in which 2 erect men, they cuddle closely, face to face, causing their 2 erect penises or sticks to push upwards between their stomachs or tummies. Sticks combined with tummies, hence the name tummy sticks. Number 2, the art of
like
playing
number
the
1.
drums with your penis on someone else's stomach.
Bang.
That's
I
the
just
most
did that.
common one.
Yes.
Yeah, but you involved like a bukkake scene.
Well, no, it's tummy sticks, not tummy stick.
Tummy sticks led to bukkake.
No. I involved a gangbang. Mid gangbang, take your dick
Is it a
out.
bukkake if you're playing tummy sticks with her?
If you all come while playing tummy sticks, then yes.
But bukkake is really just a guy comes over and just comes.
No. Bukkake has to be multiple.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but like it's a train without any sexual contact usually. Like you usually just walk over and just jizz on her.
Well, yeah, but
There's contact in this with tummy sticks.
Correct, but a sexual situation can end in bukkake, where it's like you've all had sex and then you just start coming.
Yeah,
out.
but a woman only
Walk
has so
backward.
many holes. A bukkake has to have like a lot. She got her mouth, her anus. If you go,
I count 10.
if she went skiing and then had one more in her vagina, in her ass, whatever,
I count
that's
10.
That's 4, and then the
count
mouth
10.
is 5.
What about the eyes and the nose and the ears?
Well, I mean, I'm not in this bukkake, so it's not fitting.
Okay.
Number 3.
Okay.
A method to determine who has the this one's sneaky good. A method to determine who has the longer penis
sneaky.
between 2 men. The men stand naked facing each other with erect penises and walk slowly towards each other, leading with their penis. The person whose penis sticks into the other tummy first has the larger penis and is declared the winner.
This situation is interesting. You have to be.
Is that gay?
That's definitely gay. No, that's not gay. That's
Your
just
dicks
just
don't
like a-
touch. Your dick's just going into his belly. Belly button rape.
But here's the question. I mean, they also have to be at one. They both have to be taller than each other to get to the belly button. Otherwise, your dicks are going to touch tips.
You could angle it. No, you're right. It would have to be at
This
different
doesn't
heights.
work.
Different heights, yeah.
The
It would
only
have
way
to match up perfectly.
You should both stand next to each other, walk towards a wall, and whoever's dick touches the wall first before the other's dick.
I would
that's
totally
the only-
find a way to cheat and run to the wall.
You would go like this.
Yeah,
you
I
would
would
have
just
your
stick my-
belly
yeah.
out. You're like,
I'd fall. I'd be doing the Matrix dance,
Yeah.
like all the way down. I'd be like hula hooping.
Yeah.
No, not hula hoop. What's the
you would cheat, of course.
What's the thing with the you hold the stick up and you go underneath it? I'm shot right now.
what?
The Macarena, not the Macarena. The tango.
no.
What is that called? The
What do you
conga line. The conga line. No.
No.
What is that called? With the stick and you walk under the stick.
What's it called, Chris?
My brain is going nowhere right now. You're gonna look it up because you don't know either.
No, go ahead.
I'm just gonna move on because I don't know.
Oh, fucking headphones.
What is it? What is it, Bones? Oh, what is that
Okay.
called? Whatever. I'm moving on. Definition number 4: 2 guys lie down facing each other and both simultaneously grind their penis against the belly button of another person, the first person to come loses.
You need to repeat that.
Two guys lie down facing each other, and they grind their dicks against each other's belly buttons. It's a game, and whoever comes first loses. Interesting game, right?
Interesting, because this goes into my belly button. This goes into Coitus Corner with a couple of things I found on the internet.
Belly button rape?
Yeah. Very weird game.
And here's the last definition, the funniest one, by far.
Okay. Happy you've learned.
It's kind of like football, but instead of wearing pads, you're naked. And instead of football, it's gay sex. That one took the cake for me.
That's a real good one. Well done. Well done.
A lot of them tend to be the same definition. You got to wade through it, but there's always a good one like that hidden in there. Hidden gems.
What's the timetable on all of these definitions as well? Do you have those written down? I'd like
don't.
them to be there.
I need to
from
find
now
it.
on.
They're usually all late 2000s. People don't really submit things on Urban Dictionary, I feel like, as much. When we were juniors, seniors in
it's
college,
still around.
People would. I had a couple words we submitted.
Is chat roulette still around? Should we pull that up?
Wow, remember chat roulette?
Just dicks. It was
just so many dicks.
It was just dicks everywhere.
And every now and then you get a webcam girl.
And then remember when they came out with Snapchat and were like, "Oh, here's chat roulette again." You just assumed it was going to be
there wasn't dicks everywhere.
Well, yeah, that's because they figured out how to literally
filter out the dicks.
Boot people that were going on there. It wasn't random anymore.
Did you ever play the drinking game where every time you saw a dick, you took a shot, basically?
Yeah, of course.
We were all blackout in 5 minutes.
Of course.
I would be the one, but I mean, I'm not going to lie. I showed my dick to a ton of strangers on chat roulette. I would just be standing there in the background, just flopping my dick back and forth. But in a room of other people, and they would just talk to them like nothing weird was happening.
With two guys' heads right here, and just dicks
just
going.
dicks. Like a dick showdown. All right.
Were there any? How many anteaters did you guys get?
Well, there were a lot of European people, so actually there was a surprising amount of anteaters.
A lot of anteaters. Europeans don't know how to cut their tips still. They've been around way longer than the American. Well, we are European.
Anteaters / aardvarks.
Yeah. Very interesting. I'd like to see if chat roulette's still around. Let's bring it up. Keep talking.
The conga line.
Yes. Well, I'm not telling you.
I'm gonna have to look this up. How low can you go? What is that called? What is that called?
Somebody once told me that
That came in a little weird. I'm looking it up right now. The conga line. I'm going to Google. What's that game? This is why we need a fact checker. What's that game with the stick? What's that game with the stick? Pickup sticks.
No.
Stick game. No. Stick game.
all right, then keep your secrets.
Hula. No.
Hula is a hoop that you hula around.
The stick you walk under.
This is great because I know Hypothetical Bob and Schley are going to yell at us.
Limbo. The fucking limbo. Oh my God. How do I not remember the limbo?
The whole time they listen to this, they'll be like, "Why would you just say it, Jim? Bones, God damn it!"
I'm proud. People probably think I'm the dumbest person ever. This happens
You're
a
not.
lot.
I mean,
I just forget. You know what? We record this at night. I'm usually up for a very long time.
hold on. But you always nap. You work.
I didn't nap today. Well, I took a 10-minute cat nap.
Okay.
That doesn't count.
You're not this. I mean, you have a QUDQ tattoo. You have a
that's dope.
You have a trapezoid of trust.
Okay, that's also dope.
You have a young and reckless tattoo.
Less dope.
pretty undope. And
I have my address.
And you have that which looks a little bit like
I have I have the
Auschwitz.
number 826 tattooed right below my elbow on the inside, and
literally
6 inches down, and it might be either a really offensive or really heroic tattoo. And I can assure you that it wouldn't be heroic on my part.
And I know the ladies didn't get it right there, right? Or they got it straight up and down.
I think Madison got it there, and no, Madison got it on her foot, and Sherry got it on her arm too.
Yeah, but I thought she got it right.
It was
Did she
either
get it right on her wrist?
Either on the wrist or higher up on the arm.
Right on the wrist is rough.
I don't remember. All right, we're done with this. You want to jump into Coitus or I like sports?
Up to you, man.
All right.
You've got the newts.
Well, let's do I like sports because
The newts.
I'd like to rant and rave.
Okay.
You want-
Rant away.
Let's get a few of the things out of the way first before we get into the U.S. women's national team pay gap because we can rant on that.
Okay.
We'll start with the Knicks, which I can rant on as well. The Knicks, one of the guys they signed, Reggie Bullock, they have now basically unsigned him because they offered a guy money
That's
who
the way to do it,
pretty
yeah.
much his medicals didn't check out, more or less, and he wasn't going to play the whole year. So they had to. They were basically unoffering him a contract. And now we're filling Reggie Bullock with Marcus Morris, who was signed by the Spurs, who had to make a trade in order to sign him. And now he's going to leave the Spurs, and they traded away Davis Bertans for nothing. So Marcus
Davos?
Morris is really going to
Davos?
fuck over the Spurs if he comes to the Knicks. I do like Marcus Morris. He's a badass.
And you do like when people fuck other people over.
I mean, yeah, it's fun to watch. As long as it's not me or anyone I know
That's why we
involved.
watch.
And that's why we watch. So the Knicks are going to fuck this up probably, and somehow they're going to pay Reggie Bullock the full deal. He's never going to play, and it's going to suck. But we did sign, in Knicks fashion, Ignas Brazdeikis to a 3-year deal, a rookie minimum deal, 3 years. Ignas...
I heard he was supposed to be top 5 in the draft, and then he was like, you know what? I'm not going to go to the draft. I don't want to be drafted. And then he decided, you know what?
Instead, no, he scored like 30 in a summer league game, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna sign him forever." Of course, this is a good indicator. This guy's great. He's got to be great. He probably fucking sucks. He's gonna be terrible. I like the name though.
You should just sign Jeremy Lin and then
Jeremy Lin.
and then break Melo's knees. Like let Melo play 4 games, break his knees. Yeah, sign Melo too, and then let Jeremy Lin take over.
I'll one up you. Amare Stoudemire and Monte Ellis
and Amare
are
Stoudemire.
working out to come back in the NBA.
You know
Knicks
they're
are
going to
be
the
like,
Knicks.
we're going to max out Amare Stoudemire right now. And my take from
His
9
second-
years
his
ago will
second
come
max-
back true.
His second max deal from the Knicks.
From the Knicks. He hasn't played in the NBA in like 3 years, or since 2016 or 17. Both of them.
If you were Dwight Howard, how angry would you be if Amari Stoudemire got a deal and you didn't, and he actually played, and you just kept getting signed and then cut for cap room?
I'd go home to my 6'11" top and let him console me.
You think that
If I was Dwight Howard.
that lady guy was a 6'11"? That guy that dressed like a lady?
Was a tall person.
Ooh, guy looks like a lady.
Fucking Dwight Howard. The Knicks are going to sign Amare Stoudemire. Mark my words. And Monte Ellis too. Why not? Hey, these guys haven't played since 2016. They
What
were doing
happened?
good in the Big Three.
what
Let's
happened?
sign these guys.
What happened to Russell Westbrook? I thought that was your guy.
Oh, I want him so bad.
You know he's not coming. To the
He'll
Knicks.
never come here.
You know he hates the Knicks.
He probably hates the Knicks. Everyone hates the Knicks. Like literally everyone hates the Knicks.
The Knicks hate the Knicks.
I hate the Knicks.
Everybody on the Knicks except for Dolan hates the Knicks.
Let me move on to someone I hate more than the Knicks. LeBron James. Why is LeBron James? Why is he relevant today? And we're going to get there through the transitive property.
Oh,
Kyle Kuzma
Kuzma.
is now dating Kendall Jenner,
Kendall Jenner.
which means LeBron is going to make Kyle Kuzma break up with his girlfriend.
Well, it means that Kyle Kuzma is going to have a career-ending injury because he's dating a Kardashian.
LeBron James made Tristan Thompson cheat on Khloe Kardashian. Fact.
Not a fact.
Fact.
There's a video of him doing it.
Yeah, no, but LeBron told him to do it. Fact.
Hey Tristan, I'm a little drunk. Can you just stop?
He was on that sheesh.
Can you stop dating?
He was on that
Khloe?
sheesh.
I really don't think your relationship's good for our play together.
Hot take, Bronny Jr.'s mom is Khloe Kardashian.
Me, boo.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, that was real
It's
bad.
actually Delonte West is the father.
Yeah, Delonte West is LeBron's father. Yes.
The NBA is now allowing coaching challenges, 1 per game. You can use it on a block charge call, an out-of-bounds call, or a goaltend. You have to call a timeout and immediately flag down the coach, and then you're allowed to use it. How's this going to work?
They're just going to slow. They tried to speed up the game, and now they've slowed it down.
And let's get into the U.S. women's national team pay gap. Congratulations.
Oh, we're just off that, we're off that play there.
Oh, wait a minute.
Did you forget that you just said something, and then you just went on to the next
What did I
thing?
say?
How is this going to work?
I thought you answered.
Okay, keep going.
I'm sorry. I'm literally insane right now.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh, yeah, I do want to talk about the one thing first. The baseball.
Yeah, that you
stealing
can.
first
They're
base.
literally. We watched it today. They're testing out the minors that you can steal first base at any time. At the plate. At the plate.
Electric.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
It has to be on a non-caught pitch, I think is what the rule was. So if the catcher just catches the ball, you can't just run to first base.
I mean, that would be stupid. Of course, it has to be on a
I
non-caught
know,
pitch.
but I'm just saying. That'd be kind of funny.
Actually, it'd be funny to do that because then you're testing the catcher to see if he can throw it to first straight without throwing the ball away.
He could be like, was that Rube Baker? Remember in Major League, was it Rube Baker, the guy who couldn't throw to first base? He couldn't throw back to the pitcher.
Who, the big fat kid?
No, the catcher. He couldn't throw back to the pitcher.
Yeah.
So he'd like give it to the umpire, and the umpire kept throwing it back.
Was his name Rube? Is that his real name?
Rube Baker? I don't remember.
Ruab.
Someone would have to
Rube.
tell us. I think it was Rube Baker.
That's okay, Bob. Hypothetical
Bob
Bob
will get
or
real
Schleyer.
mad, yeah.
We'll just get texts at the same time from both of them.
Evan Schleyer.
Yeah, and then saying like, "God damn it, guys! God."
This rule is electric, though. I love it.
I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. It'll never actually make it to the MLB.
Imagine if pitchers just were like, fuck it, we're not even going to try to swing. We're just going to just run to first base every time
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
and make him just throw down.
Well, the bet you should try to bunt every time because they never really throw the ball. They try to throw like curveballs and cutters when you're bunting, or they throw high fastballs. It's either a high fastball or if it depends on the pitcher. There's a lot of pitchers that this would fuck, and a lot of catchers that this would fuck.
I think pitchers just don't want to get hit with the ball, so they don't want to run.
This would basically end the knuckleballer because there is no way to see.
If you just took off as soon as he pitched,
Yeah, you could literally just start running.
would Ichiro just swing anyway and run down first base?
No.
Because he was already at first base anyway when he swung.
That's a great swing. right?
Everyone would have the Ichiro swing. Because in case you miss, you
It's
just
the
keep going.
smartest-
You just keep going if you
It's
miss.
the smartest lefty swing you can have.
It basically it's like how
I forget who
softball
said
players
that
do it.
righties have a disadvantage. I'm like, no, because they're already on their way to first.
Well, their
once they hit the
shoulders are
ball.
square already.
Yes, lefties have to turn. Yes, so
Unless
it's the
you're
same.
Ichiro.
It's the same thing. There's no statistical advantage in either direction.
Unless you're Ichiro, because his shoulders were already towards first base when he was done swinging somehow.
Correct. That's the correct way to do it.
Softball players.
Brett Gardner kind of does that.
The best Yankee ever.
No, fuck no, not even close to
Hall
the
of
best
Fame
ever.
Yankee? Hall of Fame Yankee?
Top 10, maybe even top 2.
He's a Hall of Fame Yankee. All right. U.S. women's national team.
We want more money.
They want more money.
Pay me my money.
Guys.
Hi.
Or girls, I should say.
Hi. Well, or guys, Megan Rapinoe is a...
Women.
Is her name Megan?
Shut
Rapinoe?
the fuck up. You don't deserve the same amount of money as the men. What don't you get about this? What are they not understanding?
I think what should happen is the U.S. women's soccer team should now play the men's women's soccer team.
They played like
Dwight
a
Howard
college
soccer
team
team.
and lost. They
Yeah.
got smoked by a college team.
Play the men's team. If you beat them, we'll give you more money.
They generate 1/100th of the money in women's soccer that men's soccer does. 1/100th.
It's interesting. They don't flop. But that's
That's
maybe...
the only refreshing part about women's
Well, no,
soccer.
that's probably because they bruise very easily, knowing most women are very easily bruised.
It's true.
Yeah.
So here are the numbers. Technically, the women make more than the men do. The women make
Percentage-wise.
The women take home 13% of the pot from FIFA.
You can't take more than the pot.
The men-
That's the amount of money you have.
The
What
men
do you
take
want?
home 9%. So they make 4% more of the pot than the men do. The problem is the pot is in 2011 was $11 million for the women, and guess what it was for the men? $4 billion.
$1 billion.
This last cup was $130 million for the women, $6 billion for the men.
What's the men's cup going to be?
I'd
in?
rather
3
ha-
years. Sorry, 3 years.
I'd rather have 9% of my stomach than 13% of my cock, because I guarantee you that 9% is going to go way farther.
I guarantee that as well. I can guarantee it.
Why are they bitching?
This is what
You only make the certain amount of money. 850 million people watch Women's World Cup. 3.5 billion watch the Men's World Cup. All of the money is towards the men. What are you complaining about?
Why do you think so many men have come out as gay? They're done with women
Also-
bitching and complaining.
I thought Olympic athletes didn't even get paid.
Well, I mean, they're not Olympic. Well, they are.
They
but
are.
They don't get. They do.
No, they don't.
If they win medals,
They get
paid.
a salary. The women.
Well, they don't have like their
They
own.
get five.
league in
They get
the
like
US.
5,000 every time they win. The
Do
men.
they even have a? Do the women even have a league in Europe? I assume they.
They
do.
get $100,000 each. The women. Yeah, the women have some shitty league.
They get $100,000 each. Shut the fuck up.
$100,000 for the year.
Oh, my God.
The men get 5,000 per loss and like 10,000 per win or something like that.
Shut the fuck up.
You get $100,000. Simone Biles didn't get paid.
They probably love communism. We should send them to Russia.
I
Send them
thought
to China.
honestly,
Send them to China.
I
Send them
thought
to
no
China.
Olympic athlete got paid.
Send them to
They
China.
only made money on endorsements and
China's a communist
sponsorships.
country. They love socialism.
You're getting paid $100,000 more than all these chicks who go out there and these 16-year-old girls and win all these gold medals in Olympics. Stop complaining. You're playing for
Why are you
America.
yelling? Just calm down.
But you're playing for America.
America.
You're playing for our country. You go out there for the love of it. You don't go out there to fucking. Well, I mean, you go out there to make money too, but. And if you get invited to the White House, you go to the White House. I don't give a shit if it's Trump or Obama there. You go. You're celebrating the world, the whole country, and uniting them.
Yeah, like, do you think Trump gives a fuck if you come or not?
No.
Go, eat his food, have a good time,
Have his Big Macs.
have his Big Macs, and fucking leave. Take a picture. What do you want? Not want to see people to see that you're there? Nobody gives a fuck that you're there. Nobody gave a fuck that you were in this World Cup.
Or if you have a problem with him, why don't you go up and talk to him when he invites you over and say, hey, I think there's a pay gap, and have a debate about it. Isn't that what this country is built on? Checks and balances.
Honestly,
and debate.
I think of all people, he'll be the most honest of any president you're going to meet.
Yeah, exactly. He'll tell you exactly how he feels.
Because every other president will be like, I know, we're working on it. We're definitely working on it.
Obama would be like, give you some bullshit about.
Don't go Obama. Every other president would say that.
yeah,
every president
I was
throughout the
giving
history
the
of time.
last one, I'm
Nixon,
sorry.
Reagan, like every single president.
They politicize it.
They
The political
politicize the
answer,
fuck-
yeah.
He'll just give you the
slew
straight
way.
answer. He'll give you the answer you don't want to hear.
Trump would probably bring like a graph out of how much money they bring in versus the men, and then we just start laughing.
He wouldn't have a graph. He would draw it.
Yeah.
He'd be like, this is the men. And he'd just draw a line straight up. This is you. Right across the line.
You're fired.
Yeah.
You're fired.
For that reason.
Take your Big Mac and you're fired.
Yeah. Take another one. You want two?
I love the fact that he gives out Big Macs, and like all these college athletes come after they win a national championship, and he just gives them Wendy's and fucking McDonald's. It's hilarious.
I love that Trump eats steak burnt. Like he doesn't eat.
Oh,
He's
no.
not a red meat.
He's a well done guy.
He's a well done guy.
Oh, I want a bloody.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Have another bloody, buddy.
yeah, I want it still breathing. Like I want the blood I want to see the blood dripping out of it.
Yeah. Side note, I just got the invite for Ronnie's wedding today. Why are you even asking me what I want to eat? You know I want the red meat. Don't even ask
He
me.
can't even spell your last name. You think he knows you want the red meat?
What did he spell my last name?
He started with an S.
SUWOTSKI?
Now let's get. How have you seen Ronnie's handwriting?
No, it must be his girlfriend.
No.
Or
So
fiance.
maybe she was like, write down all the names of your friends that are coming on this piece of paper, and he's like, my handwriting's terrible.
He just asked me for my address like a couple days ago, which is why I went here and not my old address.
Maybe he's fucking with you.
He's not fucking with me. It's Ronnie. Here, I have it
Ron,
right here.
stop.
SUVOSKI.
He got the point across.
He
We know what
missed-
you're talking about. This is Savatsky.
Okay, so he got the first letter wrong.
You getting the first letter wrong.
second
is
letter
incredible.
wrong.
Didn't he call you Z forever? Like, how
Yeah.
the fuck did he get that wrong?
People call me Z. Where do you think the Z comes
There was no
from?
Z in there.
No Z.
Maybe it's like, well, I thought the S sounded like a Z.
And I'm not a fucking dumb Polak. Why are you giving me the SKI? Okay, I'm SKY. So you got the first and second letter wrong. He got the third letter right. ZAVO. He got the fourth letter right. He just totally left out a D. And then he fucked up the last letter.
But he got the point across. What he's saying is, you still know it's your name. That's all that matters.
It's like I was telling you before. Someone sent, I want to say it was Baker.
How do you spell the apartment? How do you spell Park Avenue?
No, he spelled it's 10th Street. I put your address down.
yeah. Okay.
Well, my address, whatever you want to call it.
I don't know why. Whatever.
Someone sent past something once, and I think it was either John or Baker, and they literally wrote, so Pask is from Lindenhurst, New York, and he has a full name, not just Pask.
His social security number is 643.
They literally just wrote, I think they just wrote Pask, and then Lyndhurst, New Jersey, and then the wrong zip code, I think, too. And it somehow got to him. I have no idea how that happened.
That's really weird.
That's a bonus for the whatchamacallit.
It's like, I know this guy. He doesn't live here. That's not his name. Hold on. Did he mean New York? He definitely meant New York.
They're like, oh, it's Pask.
Well, no. He probably put the right zip.
Oh, maybe put the right zip.
And the guy, they go by zip. They'll be like, oh,
He had the wrong town, the wrong state, and the wrong name. Like, that's not even his name.
I just don't get it. There's fucking Google. You just literally put it, you can copy and paste it onto a piece of paper and print it out. That's all you have to do.
It would be basically the equivalent of me just going on Facebook and being like, just sending a mail to like Jennifer Lynn or Amber Lynn or something, because everyone has their middle name, and then just putting like what college they went to, and then just putting it in the mailbox.
But you got the zip code right, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. Stephanie Lynn from Quinnipiac University. And then just put then put like 07030. They're like, oh, it's in Hoboken.
My name is not on the mailbox. They don't give a fuck what's on the mailbox. If it says your number, 5,
They throw it in there.
they throw it in there. It does not matter.
All right. That was I like sports. Coitus corner.
Hut, Coitus corner.
You got it for me? Where's the sound, bro?
Hold on.
Where are we?
Hold on. Hold on.
Where are we?
Yeah.
Oh, the coitus corner. Ooh. So sexy. Oh. What do you got? Let's start up. What do you got for me first?
Oh, you wanted to go first. Oh, man. I have some good ones.
Because I got to
now.
drop. You go the first two, and then I'll drop the next
I have
two.
I have no specific order. Do you have it in order?
No, but you're not going to say either of the two I have. That's why.
Okay. So the ones I gave you. Okay, I got this.
I have yours written down, but the two I have, I didn't tell you yet. I told you one.
Is Plan B the perfect name for a drug?
Yes.
It literally is.
Because it's literally the second option.
So Plan A was
pull out?
Put a condom on or pull out. That's Plan A. Plan A1 or Plan A2. I know.
I would even argue
We know.
Plan A is just pray. I think. I mean, I'm just praying at that. I don't put a condom on.
Yeah. Well, because Plan B doesn't work once you're pregnant. Like what you mentioned, it's only within like 24 to 48 hours that you have to take it.
Really?
Yeah. If you don't take it in that, or it might be like slightly more, 72. I don't know. I haven't bought it in a while. They bought it in college like 6 times.
This is literally the only positive, I guess, about really never getting hard when I'm drunk. I don't have to worry about just nutting in random girls.
What about how crazy would that have been if you just never got hard, but you still got someone pregnant just from like that the pre-cum
residue,
the
residue,
the pre-cum
So
that
the
comes
residue.
out, even though you never really got hard. There's always just like
Yeah, there's a little slime.
a little pre
Slimer comes out for a little bit.
a little Riri's pre.
Imagine I got someone pregnant from thumbing them.
But wait, go back. Just staring at your thumb like, what the fuck? I've evolved. My body figured out that I wasn't fucking with my dick.
The first case of a thumb insemination.
No, wait, so Plan B, it's the perfect name.
100%.
It's like, going to Plan B. Like, it's wonderful.
It tells you exactly what it does.
I wish I had another list of drugs that did this. Like, I don't think there is.
Most drugs just have weird ass fucking names.
Yeah, I mean, Plan B has a weird name, but it just.
No, but it's made. Some guy was like, well, it's the second plan. Let's just call it Plan B.
Yeah.
Every other drug has some like big scientific name or Aleve or aspirin or
Zoloft.
yeah. I don't
Adderall.
Yeah, none of it ever makes sense. But Plan B is just like, well, you fucked up.
Maybe Adderall really was Add-it-all because once you take an Adderall, you're gonna fucking add you can get everything right.
And wasn't
they gave it to
Ritalin
children.
the first insemination?
Yeah.
I have insemination on my mind.
Yeah, weird.
That's because I'm touching my thumb.
Jerking your thumb off right now, are you?
I'll think of some more, but that's a good. It's perfect.
Okay.
Plan B is perfect.
Next.
No, I want you to give me one more. Or how about this?
I'm saving one.
I'll read a statement. This is just a statement.
Go ahead.
Last week we talked about the Instagram model who was selling her bathwater.
Oh, yeah.
We've now found out that the people that are buying her bathwater are vaping it. That's fucking weird.
I'm vaping right now. I kind of hope they die.
Like, buying it is creepy as fuck to begin with, but then inhaling it? People are fucked up, man.
People are fucked up.
Let's add this now.
Yeah.
Let's add this. We'll fart in water
No.
and send it out to people and be like, yo, you vaped that fart?
No, we just got to buy vape containers. Fill it. Tell people we're filling it with fart water.
Or just pussy water.
Yes. And then sell it online.
Madison! I think we have a new market for our roommate. We're just going to we're going to take a picture of her in a bathtub.
We're moving on up, Madison.
Madison! Come here. All right, so I'm going to propose this to her. Come here. I have a new business proposal for you.
She seems a little mad. Coming in hot.
What do you think about this? So there's an Instagram model who was selling her bathwater to creeps on the internet.
Love.
And then they were buying it, and then they were vaping the water.
She sold out.
She's
sold out in 24 hours. Can you move away when I move in?
What do you think about this? What do you think about this business?
I'm not moving.
We're gonna take pictures of you in the bathtub. You'll
to kiss me? Sorry.
you'll have
I have onion breath.
you'll have suds on your like breasts, so we won't see you naked. But like,
okay.
So listen,
Rewind.
you're gonna be in the bathtub, and we're gonna take a picture of you. You won't be naked. Like you'll be naked, but like you won't see anything. And then we're gonna sell the bath water, quote unquote, that you were laying in, but we're just going to sell regular water to creeps on the internet, and we're going to call it Madison's pee water. What do you think?
Why are you calling it my pee water?
Because regular water is like one thing. We want to get like the real sickos because they'll pay top dollar if you. Like we'll call it Madison's V water.
It's Mamoons, isn't it?
No, I didn't have Mamoons. I made my own food.
Talk into the mic.
Did you cut the?
Are you okay with this? It is business
Okay.
venture. Can we
Okay.
partner? The Boken Boys want to partner with Madison for Madison's V water.
I don't want you guys to take photos of me in the bathtub.
Okay, so we'll have someone else take the photo.
Self-timer.
Self-timer, and then we'll sell this water though.
You think that just like calling it pee water, it's going to attract
V
more
water.
people? Oh, V.
V
Oh, I don't pee in
for
it.
vagina. No,
I'm
you
not
don't.
peeing in
If
the-
you want to pee in it, you can pee in it.
You have to do nothing. You just have to sit there.
Okay.
You have to do nothing. You just have to sit there, take one picture of yourself, maybe 3, like to make sure people know.
And then the cash just rolls in.
And then like take a bucket, hold you holding a bucket, like this is my V water.
And then maybe with a vape pen in your mouth, so like they know what to do with the water when they get it. Because if they just had the water, it could sit on their desk. If they vape it, they go through it and they need more.
Okay, so how much do you think?
Oh,
how much?
we are going to be millionaires.
How much do you think we're going to make off this?
Feet picks go for 100, right?
It's just a pick. It's not.
I know.
That's just a pick. It's not
Exactly.
even water.
So water, even if we sold a vial for $100
I would
each,
do anything for like some money.
anything?
Anything. That sounded a little bit
Anything.
aggressive.
All right, so are you in on this?
Wait. Would you let
Oh,
the fattest guy that you've seen recently, like as fat as you can, think,
450.
yeah, suck on your
So, Chris.
Wow.
boom, roasted.
Wow.
Oh man, I wish
I think I was about to compliment you and say you looked great today.
Oh man.
Now I won't.
Oh man, that was great.
I will not buy your V water, but I will.
Sorry, this is delayed air horn. Would you let him suck your toes every day for the next year?
Yes, absolutely.
For how much money?
Like $100 a day.
I forget that Madison willingly gave someone her skin and let
Yeah.
him eat it, and then made out with him after. So like, this is actually not that big of a deal.
Shout out Kevin.
Who?
Was it Kevin?
No.
No, it was the guy in
In Scotland.
Oh yeah, that was weird. Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Kevin
so
anyway. I
this-
like Kevin.
No, you guys do this a lot, talking about how much money you would need to do like X, Y, and Z. And I've thought about it. I feel like I would do most things for a lot of money, except like commit a crime, or incest. I would do
Incest is a crime.
it. There you go.
So you
You're not allowed to just
you
fuck
wouldn't
your brother. It's
commit
illegal.
a crime.
You can't even have a threesome with your brother and someone else. That's also illegal.
Okay, good. I don't want to.
Do you want to know any more incest laws?
Chris has to look them all up. I did. Are you licking the microphone?
All right. Thank you very much, Madison. So we're gonna start selling. You're gonna take a self-timed picture, and we're gonna sell your V water online.
And we're going to sell it from the V spot in Hoboken.
Oh, from V's.
You can have my V water, and I'll leave you with this, Bones.
Wow, why wouldn't you do that to Chris? You did it to me? Thanks, Madison.
All right, you're up next on the Coitus Corner.
Oh, God. That was a good one.
That was perfect.
That was fun.
It's so
We had
nice.
fun.
It's so nice having a third female roommate.
A third person to thumb. Hold on.
Well, I'm not thumbing you, so
God, I lost them. Here we go. Prostate milking. Does it arouse you? Do you know what it is?
I know what it is.
Okay.
I would.
You've never let.
I would let a girl do it to me once to see what it feels like.
So it's never happened before in your life yet.
No, I don't like fingers in my asshole at all. But
You clench up.
I would allow
Real quick.
like
Real
a
fucking
trained professional. I would let a hot nurse, trained professional.
So they don't even have to put it in. They can just rub it on the outside. That's the milking part. They can just rub the prostate on the outside.
Yeah, but that doesn't get me hard, right?
Apparently it does.
I still want a trained professional to do it. I don't want just some like thought aggressively rubbing my prostate.
Be gone, thoughts. What is a thought, though? isn't a trained professional. She was at one point, I thought.
No, like a nurse. I want like a nurse to
Oh,
do
I
it, like
thought
a
you meant
hot nurse,
I
a
thought you meant
medically
like a
trained
porn star.
professional. A medically trained professional.
No.
Well, the first time, I want them to take care of my prostate.
Where do you want, like it under candlelight?
I don't want them to
Under
finger my
candlelight,
thresha right away. They
under-
need to suck the jag on first.
under a full moon with
Would you let a guy milk your prostate?
no.
Would you?
Well, I mean, theoretically, we're going to all have to because somebody's sticking a thumb up our ass very soon in life.
Yeah, but he's not like trying to make you come.
No, he's not.
Would you let? How about
But now
this?
that's going to be in your head. Like, am I going to get a boner while this doctor sticks his thumb up my ass?
Would you glory hole get prostate milked?
Does that mean I have to stick my butthole at the glory hole and somebody sticks their finger in or starts rubbing?
And you don't know if it's a guy or a girl.
No.
You know they're wearing a glove, so it's safe.
No.
And they use lube, so it's extra safe.
No,
and
they're not putting it in. They're prostate rubbing.
Okay, but either way, they're wearing a glove.
I would think prostate milking is they go in and they like grab the prostate with two fingers and just start like squeezing it like it's a fucking like an udder. No, an udder.
Oh, yanking on it.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
I'm out on prostate milking.
Well, you're gonna. I mean, if 1 in 3 men get prostate cancer.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want like a doctor to jerk off my prostate and make me come. I'll let him touch it.
That should be the first. You have to promise me that the first time you go in for a prostate test, first thing you say is can you make sure to not jerk off my prostate and make me come?
I'm gonna look at him in the eye and be like, "If I come, you're gay."
It's like, I'm not gay. That is.
Let's establish the ground rules.
I'm not
if I
gay.
come, you're the gay one for milking my prostate. Okay,
And then you give him a high five and walk out.
I don't even know if this is a coitus corner, but it fits into our quick hitters also.
Okay.
Joe Biden's son, Hunter, divorced his wife in 2017 for who?
Will I know this person? That was a long pause.
Like, just think about who he could have. Like, it's just, you don't obviously specifically know them, but who do you think he divorced? Like, it could be, you could say a profession or a type of person or et cetera.
A tranny.
He divorced his wife in 2017 to marry his dead brother's wife, his sister-in-law. How fucked up is that?
Not fucked up.
What?
Not fucked up. His brother's dead.
He's an uncle father.
No, but she's a widow.
He's an uncle father.
They're not blood.
Yes, they literally are blood.
Well, no, that's his dead brothers. They're not literal blood.
His uncle kids.
Yes, his stepchildren. Their stepchildren.
Bro, that's fucking weird.
It's weird.
You're pro banging.
Think about
your sibling's spouse.
Listen to me. So, his brother dies.
Yeah.
He has to console. They become best friends, really close.
Yeah.
Very lovey-dovey.
Yeah.
He becomes really.
You don't fuck her.
Almost like a father to the kids. It's just a natural human reaction. They were close. His brother trusted him. His brother probably said,
No, I would never be like, yo, bro, if I die, pork out my wife.
Why?
That's weird.
You had children.
I would want to also be banging someone my brother banged. That's weird. Dead or alive.
You might.
Dead. I mean, I don't. I haven't knowingly done it, but I'm just saying, dead or alive.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing.
Yes.
You want to know the worst part? He divorced her a year and a half later.
No, see, that's fucked up. No one should make the decision to marry her. This is the fucked up part.
And he just
not the
married
other
some
one.
South African chick he met like within a month and married her.
Oh.
So he banged and
I was on
married
his side. I was
his
fully on
dead
his side. Fully on his
brother's
side.
wife.
Well, it got weird.
Then divorced her.
Was it a mutual divorce? Like, it's a little
He
weird.
left her for a woman he met 3 weeks earlier.
He left her for a voodoo woman
This guy could
down
be
by the bayou.
his father could be our president, and his son is a sister-in-law fucker,
Okay.
a widow fucker, a family widow fucker.
Look at
How
look at
weird are the
Trumps.
family events after that?
Look at the Trumps. What the fuck are you talking about? He's just
He doesn't fuck his daughter. He just talks about it. And then they have that other daughter that they kind of just like, she's like the black sheep of the family. Like, no one talks about her.
yeah.
She's just like there sometimes.
Yeah.
But, that's weird. And it's fucked up that he divorced her.
That's the fucked
Although,
up part.
I posit this. Someone who fucks their dead brother's wife is clearly someone who would leave her in a heartbeat.
I just think
That's the type of guy he is.
now I know the type of guy, but if he stayed with her forever, like he built a loving relationship with her. And then it's okay.
That means the entire time his brother's alive, he was trying to fuck.
No, it does not
Yes.
mean that. It does not mean that.
Yes.
I mean,
He
it does
divorced
not mean
her.
that.
He's a douche. Fuck you, Hunter Biden. Okay, what else you got?
Belly button orgasms.
Okay. Is that a thing?
It is. And I'm not.
How?
This is crazy.
How?
I took way too long of a shit today when I was reading this article. I was like, oh, God damn, I've been done for like 20 minutes. So apparently, I think it's only, I don't remember if it's for both women and men, but apparently, so the umbilical cord is like connected to your belly, I think it's just women. It connects to their like uterus. It's actually still connected to their uterus.
Okay.
It's weird. It's a very weird thing. So you can
Yeah, I don't have a uterus, so it doesn't connect to mine.
You can rub their belly button, and there is a possibility of getting them off.
Because the
vibrations and like the
they
feeling.
cut the umbilical cord, though.
Yeah, from the outside, not the inside.
Yeah, but I figured it just like dies because it's not.
I mean, it's just, you think it's like an Achilles tendon, it just shoots in and it's gone?
Well, it's not providing nutrition to anything anymore.
Okay. So apparently that can happen.
What kind of foreplay fucked up? This is a fucked up podcast. We're talking about bathwater V juice and
Belly button orgasm.
dead spousal shit going on.
Well, no. You think that's fucked up. Not as fucked up.
He divorced her.
No. How about this? Do you know Marty Brodeur, his story?
Yeah, he switched wives with his teammate.
No.
He married the twin sister.
He was married to.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
He
but
left
it's not
her,
that
and he
bad.
never had kids. Yeah, it's pretty bad. He was married to her for like a year.
But at least-
Wait, listen. He was married to her for a year. Realized that the sister was better. Divorced her.
Okay.
Got married to the sister and has
Totally
been
okay.
with her the entire time.
That's better than banging your dead brother's wife.
Dude, that means you played the sister into marriage, divorced her, and jumped into your other sister's bed. Like he was definitely fucking the other sister at the same time.
That would
1 year of
That would
marriage.
be incest if they were. In
I
the
think it was
same
more
room.
than a year. I don't know the exact time, people. It was a short marriage.
Yeah, but you know what?
They have no kids.
That guy could stand on his head.
Best goalie of all time. He's the GOAT.
Top 10, maybe even top 2.
Yeah.
Patrick
top one.
Waugh might be.
No,
a little
he's
bit.
number one.
Okay. I don't know enough about hockey to argue with you. Cool.
Patrick Waugh is great, though.
Cool.
I love old goalies, though.
Mike Richter.
No, he fucking sucks. Guy stinks.
Josie Altidore.
Guy stinks. Okay, I'm done. Your turn.
Humans could have long-distance sex using teledildonic. That sounds like a funny word. Teledildonic suits, and by like basically sharing sensations over the internet. And you said this is like a movie you saw.
Oh,
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man. It's a movie everyone's seen, I assume. Am I right?
I feel like I have. I just don't remember we're going to wear suits
I
in other
remember.
parts of the country and sex each other.
I remember.
But how does this actually, like, you feel the sensations of it? So is it like just vibrating on your cock?
I have no idea. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. I've never seen it.
It's basically you put a spacesuit on.
They have this shit in Japan.
You put a spacesuit
Are we
on,
talking about Stranger Things?
and someone else puts a spacesuit on.
Not
and,
Stranger Things.
And you're
Black
fucking each
Mirror.
other digital. Yeah, but you
Wait, so
are
Black
yourself.
Mirror is real?
Yeah, but you're doing it as yourself.
All right, so those
not
guys
as
are gay.
not as a fictional character.
Those guys are gay.
You like see the other person and you're fucking them.
Okay.
I don't understand how the stimulation works, though. I guess you have like a pocket pussy or.
Yeah, there's got to be something.
And
It'd be crazy. They just like, we connect, electrical impulses to your entire body.
There's just like a giant vibrator on your clit.
Your thumb.
That would be. That would be the best sex I ever gave to someone, because it's not my dick.
No, but what if it was anything that happened to your dick normally?
The girl has to like sit on. The girl just has a Sibian, just fucking jackhammering her.
And you're just sitting there, just like, nope, still not working.
I'm still using my thumb on my end. What else you got?
I'm done. That was it.
You want we're going a little long here. We could save a few of the other ones for another day. Or
Why are
no?
you telling? Just keep going. Just fucking go.
Well, we could. The other one's going to be a long conversation. I feel like we'll save that one.
The deep thought.
Teaser.
Oh no. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'll just give the last one I had was: are non-pornographic sections of a porno considered to be porn?
What?
And all the non-porn scenes in a porn, is it still porn?
We should do a massive cut and put it on YouTube of every non-porn scene in porn and just throw it on like a video. That's not porn.
Have you ever seen the lead
It's just
up?
really bad acting. That's all it is.
Have you ever seen the gay porn scene lead ups on YouTube? They are hysterical.
No, I don't watch gay porn, Chris.
No, it's on YouTube. It's not porn. It's like the lead up to the actual sex.
Back in the day, YouTube used to just have everything. You
No,
could get
it's still
any
on
video.
there.
No,
You've
no,
never seen
no, I
these
mean, they
videos?
had like
Oh,
actual
yeah.
sex. They just had everything. Guys
it's-
fucking goats and
It's like the awful, cheesy, like,
Cheese.
you ordered a sausage pizza line, except it's like men in the woods talking about like shafts and hammers and stuff. Very entertaining. But, okay. We don't even have to answer that.
It's okay. No, it is not porn. I did answer that. And we should do a cut of everything.
Should we do the hypothetical Bob question from Twitter? Or do you want to pull one up on email? Or
Aren't you getting a call?
Oh, no, I forgot about that. It's too late.
Okay. Let's pull up the email.
All right, let's go to quick hitters first, and then we'll go back to hypothetical Bob.
Okay.
First quick hitter. It's all politics for the most part.
Okay.
We'll ease into it with a nice, easy one first, because you have a story to tell. There's a UAE.
This is the story of a girl. Sorry.
United Arab Emirates businessman who wants to tow icebergs from Antarctica into the Arabian Gulf because he thinks it'll make it colder. What do you think about that?
Oh, so we're really
I'll
just going into
pull
the
the email
story.
up, yeah.
The story. Okay. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It sounds like he just wants ice for himself. He's like, I fucking can't pay for ice anymore. So my family had a pool, and they had a heater with it, and a hot tub connected to it. So the hot tub and pool were connected. So if you didn't switch off the hot tub heat, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would go into the pool. But you switch a certain button. If you fuck something up, it would go into the pool. So we didn't go in forever, and it was boiling outside.
Pool heater is on the same circuit as
Correct. You understand the
yeah.
whole, this is what you do for a living. You should
Correct.
understand it. You're
Well,
a pool boy.
I'm terrible with electric, but
Okay.
I understand the concept.
That's good. You're dealing with things that are connected to electricity.
Everything is connected to electricity.
Not your penis. No. Okay.
Yeah, just my thumb.
So my, excuse me.
Forgive my cough.
So my mother goes, she wanted to go swimming. It's 99 degrees in the pool. It is literally a bathtub. It's the hottest bathtub you've been in. And we're like, oh, no. And my mother goes, can you, to me and my father, go grab some ice? And we're like, what? It's like, I think it's like 10,000 gallons or more of water in the pool. We're like, how much ice do you want us to grab? So we went and grabbed 10 bags each.
And the heater's still on.
No, that was off the second we touched the water. Like, oh my God, it's boiling. Thank God I didn't dive in. That would have been the worst diving ever. 100-degree water. So we go and we grab 20 bags of ice. And we just toss them in. She's like, should we do one at a time? We're like, no, Ma. And just throw them all in. And it immediately melts.
Oh, yeah,
And I'm
100%.
Like, what's it at now? Oh, 99.2. Went down 0.1. And she's like, yeah, okay. And I think
That literally
it was
could have
like-
just been the heat taking out from the atmosphere, like the pool out of the atmosphere. That's just the temper difference.
It
temperature
literally
difference
did
from that.
nothing. This is going to do nothing. What are you doing? Okay.
Well, this is why I don't go into pools. Next one up. Trump is told that he's not allowed to block people on Twitter anymore by a federal judge. And now Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is being sued because I have the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is being sued because she blocks people on Twitter. So now politicians, according to the law,
You know who else
cannot
does?
block people on Twitter.
Nikki from Double Shot. Fuck you, Nikki.
Yeah, but she's not a public figure. Like
No.
an elected official, I mean.
That'd be hysterical.
No, it wouldn't. She would ruin everything
She wouldn't do anything. She would just cry in a corner.
and yell in Jamaican.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Trump, sorry, like you can't. It's literally freedom of speech. It's in the Constitution.
It's a private platform, though.
It's in the Constitution.
But it's a private platform.
He technically, because he does have a POTUS one, and he kept his own, and they told him he couldn't.
No,
What?
but it's whatever one you tweet from more. That was the legal standing.
Oh, okay. Then it's not a private platform. He's the president of the
No,
United States.
Twitter is literally a private platform.
I understand, but it is not for him. It's like him talking into a newspaper. The New York Times is
If
private.
he walks into a private school, he's still in a private school. He's not a public.
If he walks into a private school and has a on-record conversation, everything on Twitter is on record. It's on record. No matter what you say, it's on record.
So what?
So you can't block people from seeing what you say.
So the president literally has no privacy anywhere, is what you're saying.
Well, he can shut the fuck up on Twitter because he tweets
no, but
consistently.
so by that logic,
Correct. He is the public official. He is here to
he
serve.
can't
me.
say anything in private ever.
Yes, if he's behind his own closed doors. There are private areas where he can be. If he's
Twitter's
outside-
private.
No, it's not.
It could be.
Then put himself on private. He's on public. Anybody can see his tweets unless he blocks you. He's on You're so wrong.
No.
Yes. Anybody can see his tweets unless he blocks you.
Like, you can't tell a private company what people are allowed to say on it if it's a private company. If it's a public company, yeah, you have the right of free speech.
So there's settings on Twitter where you can turn off people from seeing your tweets if they're not already friends with you, or writing comments if they're not already friends with
That's
you.
illegal now.
No. So
According to you.
his settings.
Everyone has to be able to see, comment, and like it according to the ruling.
But because his settings are set to anybody can comment and anybody can see my tweets, unless he blocks them, yes, it is illegal to block them.
If he writes something down on a piece of paper, is every single person in the world, in the country, allowed to go up to him, read that piece of paper, and then comment on it?
If he allows, like 45 million people.
He chose people to not see his stuff because it's a private platform.
You're wrong. I'm just going to let you know. You're saying the same thing and not giving any other argument.
Twitter is in a weird loophole system because they do edit content because they take things off of their platform. However,
well, yeah, nobody wants.
They're not allowed to be sued for slander though, or for misrepresenting opinions. So they're a newspaper essentially, but
correct.
They're a newspaper, but they're not a newspaper.
I mean, Twitter's basically it's an opinion. It's just a giant opinion piece.
If I go on TV,
giant opinion piece.
on
Just
Fox,
opinions here and there.
If I go on Fox
everywhere.
and just say something crazy, they could be sued for libel and slander. But if I go on Twitter and say something, they can't be because they say that they're just a platform.
They are just a platform.
But they edit. As soon as you edit, you're not a platform anymore. They edit content. They take people's things off. They kick people off. They suspend people. So they literally edit the content.
I mean, Uber is the same way. They're an open platform. They're not
Private
actually
company.
Uber is not a driver company. It's not a cab company. It's a software company. But they can kick the cab drivers off. They shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, for business purposes. But they don't hide behind.
Well, that's what Twitter's doing.
They don't
It's for
hide
business
behind
purposes.
the platform, though.
It's for business purposes.
They don't hide behind the platform.
Hey, this is fucking
Yeah, we're
taking
getting
too
too
long.
crazy.
Shut
Okay.
the fuck up. Trump's wrong. You know he is. You're just fucking arguing
okay
to
with it.
argue.
Jonathan Epstein claimed he introduced Trump to Melania and other calendar girls at Mar-a-Lago.
Mercy. Lago.
Fuck Epstein. I don't want to talk about Epstein. He's such a douche.
I mean,
I already married him.
did you see the picture of Melania? You did. You married
So
her.
did you.
Did you see the picture of Melania?
Sloshed.
Hammered but smoking hot Russian.
She's still hot.
She's losing it.
Well, she's like 50.
I think she's older than 50.
And she speaks like 1,000 languages. She's like mad smart. She's got that tongue, too.
Yeah.
What that dick do?
And then she married Donald.
It's pretty smart. She's the first lady.
She's probably like, can you just fucking eat your meat rare, please? Just once for me. Just rare, please.
Mitch McConnell, Kamala Harris, and Barack Obama have one thing in common. What is it?
They all are descendants of slave owners.
Correct. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. Crazy.
This is very political today.
Yeah, really political.
All right, the last one we could all agree on.
Oh, you move past that real quick.
Well, I don't want to talk about racist things. That
Oh, no, never. Not once.
Look, just because Asians have blurred out penises doesn't mean I'm not allowed to talk about it. Amazon is potentially taking over the U.S. military cloud. They're going to call it War Cloud. So Amazon is going to be in control of all of the information from the
Why didn't I
Pentagon.
think of that for Space Force? That's way better than Space Force. Damn it.
This is scary. Jeff Bezos is literally going to be controlling everything. Him and Zuckerberg control the whole fucking country.
And what's the
Jack Dorsey's Twitter.
What's the NBA commissioner's name?
Adam Silver, the
there's gonna
thin
be-
penis.
He's going to control the NBA. Two thin penises are going to control
Control
some of the most powerful
Two
things.
thin cocks to rule them all. Yo, this is scary shit, though. Jeff Bezos is going to have all of our military information. He's going to sell us every single product we ever have thought about. He listens to every conversation. He's listening to this right now. He's probably going to send someone
Do you know they have
telepathically to kill us.
Do you know they have stores? Going on Jeff Bezos. Don't ever get married in California.
Okay.
Do you know the laws of getting married in California?
I do not.
So if you get married in the state of California, or you live,
divorce law.
No, yeah. So if you live in the state of California, you have a house there. So don't get married. You can get married wherever, but if you have a house that is your primary residence in California, when you get divorced, no matter what the fuck happens, 50-50 split. It doesn't matter. There's no way to not give 50 away.
That's terrible.
She could cut off all of your limbs, everything, then say, I want a divorce. You get a divorce, and she takes half the money.
I might move to California. You can't take 50% of debt. So I would literally only gain as long as they weren't in debt. I think the Boken Boys are... I'm going to be doing this podcast digitally from Colin of California.
God.
I'm going to find someone, trick them into marrying me real quick. Bam! Divorce. And it wasn't premeditated because it's not on the internet. You didn't hear this.
No edits.
All right, that's all I got. So let me do a little whammy. Did you pick one of the Would You Rathers?
Oh, no.
Oh, hold on.
Not at all.
How about
I have
this?
my own. I have my own. Excuse me.
All right, well, I had it pulled up for you. Shout out to Corinne, who texted me the other day and was like, she said, listen to the podcast, yada, yada, yada. I have some Would You Rathers. You want me to send them to you? I was like, yes, I would love for you to be involved in the show. We're going to have you on to do one. It was just a little late tonight, but
That's because
in the email.
That's because he could not figure out how to plug in
Oh, shut up.
this number. Shut up.
Corinne dropped 100, literally 100 Would You Rathers in an email.
Hold on.
Talk about awesomeness. Thank you, Corinne. Shout out.
Did you just like ramble these off at one by one?
What do you mean? No, they're literally listed. Look.
No, I know. Just in her head, just like
I have no idea. I didn't ask because I didn't want to know. I was so impressed. Pick.
Oh, here's a good one. This is
Okay.
a classic.
All right. I think I
Would
know.
you rather?
Are you going to say the 2-inch penis one?
No.
okay. All
I'm
right.
on number 21.
Number 21.
Would
Okay.
you rather a bell go off every time you got horny or never get horny again?
Ooh. By the way, side note, I think we should do a hypothetical only show one day.
I mean, we can. Thanks, Corinne. We can literally do
Corinne,
that.
we're going to have Corinne come in and just do a hypothetical only show. All right, sorry.
It'll be 7 hours long.
A bell go off every time you're horny,
Horny, which could happen at any point.
or never be horny again.
I'm taking the bell.
Yeah. Well, hold on though.
I'm just gonna no. Listen, I just thought about it.
I could still
anytime
fuck
the
if I'm not
bell
horny.
went off, I'm gonna say, oh, it's just a text. Let me turn this off. Like I would just say it's a text wherever I am. Depends on how loud the bell is. If it's like fucking Notre Dame's bells, no longer there.
What if it's a bell that says it chimes in a tone of "I'm horny"? I am horny.
Wait. I don't know. I mean, it depends on the sound of the bell, but I think it's a good one.
But if
What if it's this?
if this kid? All right, so yeah, let's use that. What if that went off every time you were horny? You just walk into an elevator, you see a hot chick, and all of a sudden that goes off, and she's just looking at you. And you're like, "Oh, it's my ringtone. Sorry, it's my dick tone."
He goes, why is it coming from above my head then? And to the left? And why is it surround sound?
Sir, your balls are ringing. Now, I have a question
yeah.
about the never being horny part. You still get boners, and sex still feels good. You're just not leading up to it. You're just not like I'm craving sex.
I don't know.
You're not horny
that's how it
while
works.
you're fucking, right? You're just fucking.
Is that how it works?
I feel like while you're having sex, you're not. Are you horny per se?
Am I high?
I feel like horny is just the lead up, and then you're just fucking.
Yeah, but I'm still horny. Well, I don't think you get boners if you're not horny.
And there's prostate milking. There are ways.
I think it's more fun to do late when we're overtired.
I'm so delirious.
yeah,
Right now.
I think it's more fun.
It
this
took
way.
me-
This may make no sense when I listen to it.
It took 20
later.
minutes for me to know what the fucking limbo was.
I didn't. I want to let you know I didn't know what it was.
I know.
I enjoyed it way more.
Watching me struggle.
Yeah, because
if-
I knew
if-
you were like, I'm going to find this out eventually.
All right, if you can get like hard and have sex and enjoy sex,
No. I think the horniness is like part of like your testosterone like flowing and like the endorphins going and like that's.
so basically you're saying either never have sex again or have sex.
You'll still get a boner. You just won't enjoy it.
Yeah, why would I want that? I want to like feel good when I come.
Yeah, that's like back in
Oh.
the day when you used to jerk off 7 times. It's like that 7th time where you're like, oh, why am I even doing this right now? But I'm still gonna do it.
You could probably hit fuck forever.
No,
though.
no. The cum's
You'd have
gonna, when you come,
unloaded
you will
stamina.
still feel good. When you come, you will still feel good.
But you'd have great stamina.
No, I
You
don't
would just
know.
be fucking. I'm taking the bell.
Okay. You're taking the
I'm
bell.
taking the bell.
Love getting horny. Look,
Yeah.
getting horny's great.
That's the
feel
whole
good.
part of
You're
the
like,
lead
oh,
up.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Coming after being horny is so much more satisfying than just coming. I'd rather.
It's like never feeling emotions is basically what they're saying. Like if I didn't feel an emotion,
I
right?
mean, when people rape, it's usually anger. So
Correct. I mean, but when I'm horny,
I'm not a rapist.
correct.
So.
Yeah. I'm not telling from experience. It's from what I read. I read it
We're
in a book.
We're an anti-rape podcast.
Yeah.
Anti-rape.
This, you know what's crazy?
Pro-love, pro-consensual
This
sex,
is. I'm
anti-rape.
pretty sure this is the second time you've said that or had to say that.
Well, I think we were
brought
talking
up-
about Jerry Sandusky and Epstein.
No. In I think there are 6 episodes. Like 2 months ago.
Anti-rape.
We're like, just to be clear, we don't rape. We're not rapists.
We're not rapists.
All anyone has to do is
Stabler will not knock down my door.
All anyone has to do is cut out not. And then
I am a rapist. All right, how about this? I have a question for you. Would you rather...
I think the bell has to be surround sound like that.
Oh, it's very loud.
Yes, like that.
Everyone knows that you're horny.
Yeah, I like that.
Would you rather have the bell go off and get horny and then come once, or
You're
never...
just changing the word you're... We
No.
can't just keep adding to it.
No. I'm just saying. No, we both chose it. I'm just saying. Would you rather? Would you rather be horny and then come, or get hard, not feel horny at all, and then come 3 times? The coming always feels good.
I'm not answering this. We already did the hypothetical bomb. Let's move on to the next. You're making a whole new one right now.
Okay.
After a very good conversation about the first one. You just want to do another one.
Shut up, James. The last thing we have on the agenda: no stupid questions. There's something on Reddit. It's a sub thread. What do you call that? Thread? It's some kind of thread called "No Stupid Questions" on Reddit, and it is absolutely fire what some people say and ask on Reddit.
It really is. Actually, there's a lot of people who go on Reddit that I have a feeling have never been outside. Like they've never, or
They're mole people.
they're the people on the farmer website. That's them.
Farmersonly.com.
Farmersonly.com. Those are the guys.
We could talk about these as long or as little as we want, but I have the list. You want me to? I'll start reading them.
I don't have the list, so yeah.
Why does maple syrup always get on my hands no matter how careful I am?
It's a really good question.
I'm always sticky.
It doesn't. Hold on. This only happens at a restaurant, though. At home, I can say. But once you wash,
Only after the first pour. The first pour, you're okay.
because one drop gets there. Apparently, there's like an invisible drop that just shows up.
And apparently, your hands are always just touching every single part of that,
That one invisible
and
drop,
then it just spreads.
and then it spreads like wildfire.
It's kind of like oil. Like once you get a little bit of olive oil on the outside of the thing, it's just it's.
Oh yeah, like trying to
it's
eat
slick.
around a greasy thing too. Like you take a bite and it's like you have a beard. It's all
Yeah,
over your beard.
it's all over your beard,
It's all
yeah.
over it. What am I going to do now?
The oil just seeps from hair to hair. Next one.
Yeah. Yes.
This one made me laugh. Are Middle Eastern people more likely to be left-handed? Why would who thinks that? It's hilarious.
It is. Yes.
Are Middle Eastern people more likely to be left-handed? What gets you to that conclusion? It's like, are blondes more likely to be good at horticulture?
It really makes no sense. I mean, statistically, they have the same chance as everybody else to be left-handed.
So weird.
Does right or left-handedness run in like the family,
I don't know.
or is being left-handed?
It's
being
a genetic thing, right?
Is being a
to be
left
dominant?
being left-handed? Because like for example, like a lot of lefties in sports are not left-handed; they're right-handed, but they just happen like their swing or their motion or ball. If you're throwing a ball, you're left-handed. But there's a lot of switch hitters. They can't throw the ball lefty, but they can swing lefty.
I think you don't have to be as good to be lefty in sports, and that's why. Because
That's
everyone,
incorrect.
Everyone is so used to, think about it, everyone is so used to being righty, playing against righties, and your own movement is righty. So as soon as you see a lefty, it's foreign to your brain, and it's harder.
Foreign.
It's harder.
Foreign.
Foreign. It's harder for you to stop them.
Who's far
Because it's not
so it's
in
far
your head.
into your brain.
Foreign.
Far into your brain.
Foreign.
Far into your brain.
Foreign. Think
Far
about it,
into
though.
your brain.
If a lefty does something, you're like, it takes you a second. You're like, that looks weird.
No, have you seen writing lefty? They have to write. They can't write
That's because
normally.
paper was made for righties.
No,
Yeah.
That's because the
English language
was made.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the words were made for righties.
The way you write
was made for righties.
It was made for righties.
Yeah.
And righty created.
How come we haven't?
Webster was righty.
How did we not think of just like some way that you could just read down the middle of the page?
Yeah, that's when you're on Word documents. You press this. You can move it from the left side to the middle by just pressing. It's on the format, and you can read right down the middle.
Not stupid. Okay,
it still goes left to right. It still goes left to right.
How much of yourself could you eat?
I'm going to say none.
If I cut my toe off, I could probably eat my toe.
I would have to know that it'd have to be like the Scott Tederman episode in South Park. I'd have to not know that it was me.
$10 million to eat your own toe. You know it's your own toe.
I'm eating my toe.
Which toe? Your big toe. What if it's your big toe?
Not my big toe.
Because that's the balanced toe.
Can I get a prosthetic? I mean, I can get whatever the fuck I want after $10 million.
You could put a dildo coming out of your foot for all I care. Imagine you had a dildo toe.
Maria.
You'd be the goat of the fetish community if you had a literal dildo coming out of your foot.
I'd still want the nail on the top, and I'd want it to be abnormally long that looks like a dildo.
Dildo toenail?
A big dildo.
A dildo with a dildo toenail.
That's my big dilto.
That's the name of the episode. That's my big dilto. All right.
God.
Is it considered murder if you leave someone in the middle of the desert where they most certainly will die? I actually don't know this.
So I mean, if you said to me, you got to drive to this location and
the middle of the Sahara
and
desert.
drop me off, and you're like, "Yep, this is it. I can get out here," and you're like, and you don't say, "Well, you're gonna die." If you confirm that it's okay that you're going there, and I drop you off there,
you're on a road trip from Los Angeles to Las Vegas, and you cut through the desert. There's some kind of shortcut that you know of and everyone's aware of.
This is the plot to Vacation.
Okay, but you know that there's a shortcut, so you take it, the car, and then you just throw someone out of the car. Is it murder?
Did you throw someone out of the car intentionally?
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
It's murder.
It is like second degree or whatever it's called.
What if there's a super smart person on the bus that you're on a truck. There's a super smart mathematician on it. And the only way you'll be able to make it to the next gas station without everyone dying is if you lose a little bit of weight for the fuel efficient to work.
But he's a fat mathematician. Fat guy.
No, the mathematician figures out that the guy in the back seat, if we throw him out, will survive. Is it murder?
Now you're getting into
is it murder?
For the good of the group and the good of the people?
Yeah.
Kill one or kill all.
Yeah.
Kill one or kill all. I kill one.
I 100% kill one. Okay.
Bye, Chris.
I would be thrown out. If I ate my own poop, would there be any nutritional value? If so, how many times could I eat my own poop? Poop it out, eat it, poop it out, eat it again, and poop it out until there was no nutrition left.
I'm going to go with yes and 7.
I thought there was no nutrition in poop.
That's not even yes and 7.
I mean, I have to say yes.
What do you mean there's no nutrition in poop?
Your
Maybe
body
with what
takes
you eat.
all the nutrients out of your food.
No, it takes the nutrients out it needs. Everything else gets wasted, put into the waste. That's why when you
pee
get
out nutrients, you
when
poop
you
out
drink,
waste.
you get
boom. I just fucking solved the shit out of that. You pee out nutrients, and you poop out the waste.
So, for example,
boom.
We can't break down certain vegetables.
We pee them.
No, so we're peeing out just full stems.
I do shit
corn.
Whole spinach.
Do you ever peed a piece of corn?
I've shit out whole spinach before. Spinach just comes right. I eat spinach, and within 6 minutes, it's in the toilet
7 times.
So
whole. Cows have 7 stomachs, right? Or however many, 6 stomachs, 2 stomachs, whatever the number is.
8 stomachs.
Million stomachs.
9 lives, 8 stomachs.
Whatever. So that's to break down the grass they're eating, right? So it goes through each stomach to break it down for nutrients. So 7 times is what I'm going to say.
If I ate my spinach that I shit out, would it come back out as spinach again?
Probably.
Forever?
No, I think there's a certain amount of times that the stomach would finally break it down. Because it breaks it down as much as it possibly can, and then it shits.
All right, so in this scenario, I'm taking spinach as my only
if they
food,
don't
and it's going
hold
to be
up the
12
food,
times.
They'll be like, hold up, Larry, don't pull the shitter. We need to make sure we get
I don't
all
know.
the nutrients out of this.
I think I'm allergic. I'm allergic to it.
No, but corn, like our bodies can't break down corn.
That's why it's great that it's in literally everything.
Another thing, Taco Bell, we can't break down Taco Bell, but it already looks like shit, so you don't know that it's
Oh, I
there.
love Taco Bell.
Yo.
What would be worse? If all the lemons in the world turned into limes, or all the potatoes in the world turned into sweet potatoes?
Potatoes turn into sweet potatoes. I'm not a sweet potato guy.
Neither am I.
I don't like a sweet potato fry.
But I just don't give a shit about lemons or limes. I guess that's more of the point. I don't give a shit about
I
lemon
could go
and
with
lime.
either of them, except I do like.
I could go without either of them. I can go out with both of them.
A really good, a traditional Mexican place. I like a lime on my taco. Corn tortilla. I hate corn tortillas, but if they're made correctly with the correct ingredients, I would say, and with that lime, it's delicious. You ever just had a corn tortilla plain? Fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's dry and disgusting.
But then you ever had it from like a real Mexican place on a as a taco? Delicious.
Oh, delicious. We're going to move on quickly from this one. Has there ever been a Jew named Christian?
Next say
one.
yes. Just a name.
That was definitely some guy in Alabama who was like, "What's a Jew?" If I was dying of cancer and was in the Make-A-Wish Foundation, could I ask to get laid and not be a virgin before I die?
Yes.
And do they have to fulfill it?
I mean, I assume the parents or they're going to be like, this is not what you're asking for. But I think they do. It's a Make-A-Wish.
17-year-old Bones
I think
is
it's
healthy, and a cancer-ridden classmate of yours goes to Make-A-Wish and says, "I don't want to die a virgin. I want Bones to fuck me. Do you do it?"
Who is the classmate?
You're an asshole already. The answer has to be yes. It's literally a girl's dying wish to fuck you. And you're a kid.
I went to an all-guys
It's a kid
private
that's
school.
gonna die.
I went to an all-guys private school, so it wouldn't be in school.
Well,
but
they could be a woman now.
a couple of them, yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. I would definitely do that, though. Not to a guy, but like
What if
to
they were
a woman.
really fat? Well, they wouldn't
Yes,
be.
I mean, she's about to die. I'll fuck her.
Okay, good. Well, because your first answer wasn't really going that way.
Well,
Your initial reaction was, dick! Do vegans eat honey?
I don't know. I don't know anything about vegans eating schedules.
I think they don't touch anything animal related or animal byproducts.
Like, are vegans just decrepit? Like, their bones
Wait,
just break down into
so
nothing.
do vegans drink milk?
No, they don't eat.
What could they literally eat then?
I don't know.
All right, so I don't know.
Yeah.
The vegan rabbit hole is very confusing.
I
to
don't
me.
care about vegans. I don't even want to give them the time of day.
Do birds have accents? Like, does a pigeon in Texas have a different sound than a pigeon from New York?
It probably is a different sound, a different color, a different size of wing. Like, they're evolved in the areas that they're from.
I don't like that answer.
It's the correct answer.
A mouse. Does a mouse sound different? Rats. A New York City rat. Does it sound different than a Houston, Texas rat?
No.
They're the exact same thing.
Well, I mean, they have their own, like, they have different tones, probably. Like,
So that would be literally a different. That would be an accent then, basically.
not an accent, a different tone level. They don't have an accent. It doesn't accent even apply to animals. They have to speak.
Japanese people talk like this. They talk with a different tone than Americans do.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the.
Why am I always just racist towards Asians and Jews? Like always.
And you're always talking about rape and molestation.
I do not rape.
Anti-rape.
Anti-rape. Pop.
Yeah.
Is there an opposite of a Debbie Downer, like a positive Polly, or is there a term that anyone uses that's the opposite of Debbie Downer?
An ugly upper. No,
I've never heard a common one used.
Larry Legend.
No.
Legend is a positive word.
Yeah, but no one used that.
Positive Pete?
commonplace.
Positive Pete.
Never heard that before.
Proactive. I can't even say the name. Patricia. Should I say that?
Rapey Ron.
Rapey Ron.
I don't think there is one.
Sleepy Sally. Sleepy Joe.
I don't think that there's a positive version of Debbie Downer that is commonly used.
Well, because Debbie Downer everyone is positive until you're a Debbie Downer. Everybody I know is positive.
Yeah, but there's like the glass half full guy.
A spongy. Spongy.
SpongeBob?
No, do you remember when Lee got the nickname the fun sponge?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Instead of Debbie Downer, who's the fun sponge. You just suck up all the fun.
Do people who dislike the word moist have a problem with hoist and oyster?
Oyster, I don't know. Hoist, yes. That should be. It's
What
the
about
hoist?
cloister? That was one you said.
Cloist.
Cloister.
Cloist. Like people with Boston accents must say oist a lot.
Boist, coist, doist. Hoist.
I don't think these are words. You're just going oist.
Joist.
You're just putting every letter in front of oist.
Yoist. Yeast.
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 Yeast. No, I
guess
think
really
it's
just
hoist.
Hoist. Moist. Moist.
He hoisted the moist lady
Moist.
above his head.
Were you there at the game the one time?
Yep, I was right there when you said I'm a little moist.
I was like, I'm not going to use the word because I know you hate it, but
And she goes, what? And you're
it's
like,
really
"What?"
moist out.
And she goes, I don't mind that word. And they were like, I thought you were going to say the C word.
See? Lower the bar.
Yeah.
I got two left. This one was your submission, I believe. Why do we call it kidnapping, even if it's with an adult?
Right?
You had your own Reddit thought.
Yeah.
These are so much better than my deep thoughts, by the way.
Your deep thoughts were stupid questions. Where it says there are no dumb questions, those were dumb.
So why do we
Why
call
can't I
it
fly?
I can fly. I'm going to fly one day.
Okay.
Why do we call it
What are you,
kidnapping?
4?
Why isn't it like man napping
Yeah.
or adult napping?
I just thought about it. It's abducted.
No,
but
but-
abducted is
oh.
also abducted is referring
You
to children.
abduct a child, yeah.
You
that's-
kidnap an adult.
I looked it up. I Googled it because I was telling you that there's definitely a word for,
Adult kidnapping.
yeah, and it's not. It's just kidnapping.
It has to be where it originated. I don't know. Maybe it's. Hold on.
Well, maybe people just napped kids.
No, this used to be goat farmers. There was some guy that used to go around and steal goats. And he
Okay.
was like, he keeps napping my kid. Kidnapping.
That's probably right. And I don't
Maybe
want
napping means stealing.
I don't want anyone to text us because that is definitely the right way where kidnapping got its origins. And if you tell us otherwise, we're going to plead ignorance and we're going to say you're an asshole.
No, you're say we're right. Definitions are only definition. Like, we can make our own definition. Google's a fucking definition. That's a ridiculous word.
Google's a search engine.
It's its own word now, even though it comes from Googleplex.
Oh, Google.
Like, if you become popular enough, you can become a definition.
We'll never get there.
Like, Munson's. You ever been Munson's?
No.
You seen Kingpin?
Thurman Munson.
Yeah, you got Munson's.
Eddie Munson.
Yeah. A word that becomes so popular, you have an extra definition for it. Continue.
Last one. How much energy is needed to kick a toddler over a fence?
Shout out Viller. Well done.
I'm not answering this one.
At least,
7 kilojoules.
no, damn, I was going to go with some. What's like the, I'm not even going to guess this. You need at least a small kick. What you would think of a small dog, I think I could just one leg
A
kick.
20-pound baby. So it's like a few months old. So if you kick it, it
It's a
won't
heavy
die.
football. It's a heavy football. It's like 300 footballs. It's a heavy thing.
I'm not going to kick the baby. Kick the baby.
I'm the baby. No, I don't know. A really good kick. I think if you ran and got a real good fucking kick, you could get that thing over the fence.
All right. Okay. That's all we got. That was our sleepy podcast. Delirious podcast.
An hour and 45 minutes.
We'll go into shout-outs.
What are we going into?
I do want to throw in something if you want to do it before that.
You just
Where
want-
the Boken Boys recommend. I just want to give you 2 things to go look up.
Okay.
It's called the 2F Big Booty Mix on SoundCloud. Shout out Mike DeLillo. It's hilarious. Or not hilarious. It's fire. It's a great mix.
It's fire.
Second thing, just go masturbate to a Bella Danger because, I don't know, I'm just in that mood. Go ahead, Bones. I've been stealing the thunder of shouts, so you go.
Would you steal my thunder? Steal my sunshine. Sorry, I have that song stuck in my head now. Shout out to my mother. Shout out to Corinne right away for. I read a lot of those. I'm a little nervous that she copy pasted because that's a lot. Unless she just wrote them down, she's like, "What about this one? No, what about this one?"
I can't wait to have
That's
a
a
hypothetical
lot.
only pod. It's going to be awesome.
That is a lot. Well done. Thank you very much. Shout out. And I'm just going to do an anti. Shout out to Val. We'll hold that one for a minute. Trying to think what other shout outs, but I'm so fucking tired. I'm
That's
done
why
with
I write
shout-outs.
mine down.
Okay.
What up, Murph? Shout out to the Baby Club, Luca, Amelia, Cristiano, and Grant. Shout out to Sossler. Shout out to Corinne again, obviously. Yeah, sorry, I had that written down. Young Talbot, I see you, baby. Shout out to Jimmy.
Hold on.
What?
You can re-shout out Jimmy. You read shout out to Corinne. Sorry, I had that written down. Does that mean you're like an anchorman? You will read
I read
everything.
anything on the card.
Anything on the card you will read.
Pretty
Okay,
much.
Good to know. Good to know.
I'm never letting you touch my iPad.
Never gonna let me down, huh? All right. Shout out Jimmy.
Shout out to Jimmy. I went to get my haircut today. Jimmy was there. He's the fucking best. I love Jimmy. Hilarious stories. I just love Jimmy. He's my favorite.
Shout out Jimmy.
Shout out Jimmy. Shout out B Rush on the new job.
Yeah.
The Hurricanes.
The Hartford Whalers.
That's true. Shout out to my cousins, Alex and Andrew. Hung out with you. 30th. Shout out to the return of the Mac.
Return of the Mac.
Shout out to Soup and Angelo.
Soup.
Shout out to the Greek getting married in 2 days. 1 day.
Oh, you're gonna. Is it get me to the Greek? Is that the hashtag?
No.
Get her to the Greek.
I don't think that's what it is.
You should.
I should
make
find
that
it.
happen.
I should find out what it
You
is.
should get him to the Greek. Get her to the
yeah.
Greek. Bang.
Shout out to Tubby Baker, Young Sheezy, and Big Mike.
Young Sheezy.
A lot of positive feedback from the Sheely top 10, maybe even top 2.
Well, yeah.
A lot of positive feedback. We're going to have you back on.
The best is Sheely can't even listen to himself speak because he'll get in his own head talking to. He'll just be talking. He won't even speak. He'll speak for a second and then have a conversation with himself in his head.
Shout out to Schleibox, Mikey Mirabella, Michael Montagna. Shout out to the Braisley. Going on their honeymoon this weekend. Have fun. Shout out to Mark, Dante, and Alyssa. I believe they're still on their honeymoon. This has been like a 4-week honeymoon.
Keep going. Don't ever come back. Maybe they just decided not to come back.
Either that or I don't want to text them and find out that they're home because I want that because they just keep posting pictures. I want in my head to know that they're just on like a permanent honeymoon.
That'd be wonderful.
Pretty funny. Awesome. And shout out to Katy Perry for the song of the summer.
Yeah.
Anti-shoutouts?
Val's husband.
You're a dick.
I didn't get the invite.
Where Taco Tuesday came and gone. And where were we, Bones? We were in our apartment.
Yeah, I know he was killing orcs. I know that was happening.
Friendship card is...
You wouldn't even have made it, so that's okay.
He didn't know that. He literally... I never even got a text. He had no idea where I was.
Yeah. I wonder if anyone made
He
it.
didn't text you.
I wonder if anyone made it.
I bet you Val made it.
I bet you Barnes. Maybe Scott.
Yeah. If I find out
That anyone
he
made
invited
it.
other people to Taco Tuesday and not us,
How many Maybe he only had enough tacos.
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and I'm going to log into his EverQuest account and change. You know, I'm going to drain his mana and he's going to go back to level 1. And I'm going to tell his best friends
I think he would actually cry.
from Alabama that he doesn't even like them.
I know. It's
doesn't
not
like
ever
slaying
whatever he
orcs
plays.
with them.
But like, if you destroyed, I would too. Though, like you've killed something so quickly that I've been working on for a very long period of time.
I recently went through that.
What are we talking about?
Never mind.
Okay.
Shout
little high.
Anti-shout out to Justin Bieber's Song of the Summer. It's not the Song of the
It's
Summer.
technically Ed Sheeran's.
Oh, sorry. Anti-shout out to Matt Schleier for telling us that Esquire magazine is the end-all be-all of Songs of the Summer.
It's like, oh, wait a minute. I found somebody that put this song on and never really off.
Who the fuck reads Esquire?
That's like showing up with fucking BuzzFeed and being like, oh, look, they have this one on here and not this one.
10 diseases you didn't think you can get from your toilet bowl. Next on BuzzFeed. And we're gonna drum some dirt on the Trump dossier.
What's it like?
You'll believe us.
What's it like to not have armpit hair?
Followed by Trump banged hookers in Russia. You believe us, right? You got to click through to see the urine.
What celebrity would you be? Pick between a bowl of pasta and a dog.
We're fucking losing it.
Yeah.
All right. Anti-shout out Val's husband again and again and again and again and again. That's all I got.
I'm going to give...
and you must not be named.
Yes. And I'm going to give a shout out, though, to Hypothetical Bob and Schley. Even though we anti-shout Schley, I'll shout him out for both at the same time,
Simultaneous.
within 4 minutes of each other, texting us about the same thing, saying, "You guys are both idiots. The World Cup was last." I was like, "World Cup was last year. It's when I got married. It was going on while I got married." I was like, "I'm sorry, I don't remember soccer. I thought it was every 2 years, just like the winter and
We
summer
weren't
Olympics."
that far off
No,
either.
you were completely wrong.
No, it wasn't. They
No, hold on.
the women play every 2 years. The men play every 2 years.
No. Oh my God, you're getting it wrong again. So the Olympics you thought were split up by sex, which they're not.
That was the only thing I got wrong.
Yes.
The men play every 2
You
years.
got that really wrong. That's the really wrong one.
The men play every 2 years.
The World Cup is every 4 years, but it's only the men will be 3 years from now.
Yeah.
Because last year they played. So that will be
Olympics.
4 years from last year.
The men play every 2 years. It's either FIFA or the Olympics. It's every 2 years. Right? Shout out to Madison's V water.
Oh, the V water.
That's Madison's V water.
Oh, man. God damn it. You're angering me.
End this fucking thing.
My name's Chris, and I like NASCAR better than Belmar and my friends.